Today, I've just been chilling in a football division matches, and I met many robotic opponents with the same players playing style in each and every team I faced. But the harsh truth is that they all play the same. They all loses in the same way. So I tried to ask myself, have all these players didn't notice something from all their losses? I know many of you have been complaining that Division 1 is hard. Your defenders are not reacting fast. Your strikers are not performing well. But what if I told you that all this is happening because you're robotic to some playing styles that don't match how your brain is actually playing? Now it's time to face the truth. To those who feel stuck in a football lower divisions, let me ask you these 5 simple questions. Question number 1. How long have you been using an anchorman, but you're still losing so many games in division matches? Question number 2. How long have you been using 2-goal poachers, but you're still losing in a football division matches? Question number 3. How long have you been using 2 defensive fullbacks, but you're still losing in a football division matches? Question number 4. How long have you been using 4 defense formation, but you're still losing in a football division matches? Question number 5. How long have you been using no wing formation, but you're still losing in a football division matches? What if you're not losing because you're bad? What if you're only losing because you didn't answer these 5 questions? Now, let me open your mind by breaking down these 5 questions. Question 1. Defensive midfield anchorman. These guy sits deep. His only role is to shield the defense. This means that he's not joining the attack at any cost. So what if your brain actually doesn't like him? What if your brain actually need a box-to-box defensive midfielder to support the attacking? What if your brain actually need an orchestrator to cool down the tempo and dictate the play with long, accurate passes? What if your brain actually need a destroyer to disrupt opponent counter very early? Ask yourself these questions. Did you actually give these players a chance, or you're only forcing yourself to use an anchorman? Question 2. Using 2-goal poachers. These guys lives at the shoulder of the last defender waiting for through balls. This means that they don't drop deep to link up play. Now, what if your brain actually is not connecting with 2-goal poachers? What if your brain actually need a deep lying forward to drop deep and link up play with the goal poacher? What if your brain actually need a fox in the box to wait at the 18-yard box to finish the chances while the goal poacher is busy making the defense uncomfortable? What if your brain actually need a dummy runner to confuse the opposition defense and leaves the goal poacher free? What if your brain actually need a creative playmaker or whole player second striker to back up your goal poacher? Ask yourself this question. Did you really give a chance to the dummy runner, fox in the box, deep lying forward, creative playmaker, and whole player second striker, or you're only forcing yourself to use 2-goal poachers? Question 3. Using 2 fullbacks. These guys stay at the back prioritizing defensive duties. This means that they don't push forward to support the attacking. Now, what if your brain actually need a cross specialist to hug the touch line and deliver dangerous crosses into the box from both sides? What if your brain actually need 2 attacking fullbacks to overlap during the attack and create goal-scoring opportunities? Did you give the cross specialist or the attacking fullback that chance? Or you're forcing yourself to use 2 defensive fullbacks? Question 4. Using 4 defense formation. This formation consists of 2 center back and 2 fullbacks. This means that you're going to be scared to use 2 attacking fullbacks at once. So, what if your brain cannot defend properly using 4 defenders? What if your brain actually defend properly using 3 center backs and 2 wing backs set on deep line individual instructions? Did you give yourself that chance? Or you're only forcing yourself to use a 4 at the back formation? Question 5. Using no wing formations. These means that you are only using the 4-2-2-2, 4-2-1-3 with 2 CF and 1 SS. And you abandoned using formations with left and right midfielders, left and right wingers. So, what if your brain actually need you to use wingers to play comfortably? What if your brain doesn't connect with these narrow formations you're trying to force yourself into? Did you give yourself that chance? Let me tell you exactly why I made these videos. Reason number 1. I didn't use an anchorman for 4 years now. Not because they are bad, but because my brain doesn't like them. Sometimes I use a box-to-box defensive midfielder, and sometimes I even play without a defensive midfielder. The reason is simple. I don't like a player doing only one job, except my center backs. And if you ask me about division matches, bro, I'm always in Division 1 with high rating for 4 consecutive years. Reason number 2. I stopped using 4 defense formations and narrow formations for 4 years now. Not because they're bad, but because my brain doesn't like them. I can't defend with 2 center back and 2 fullbacks. I only defend better with 3 center backs and 2 wingbacks set on deep line. Because my brain actually loves wing play and early interceptions. I accepted it because my brain is my control center. If I play against it, then I'll always be losing and complaining. Reason number 3, sometimes I use 2 goal poachers if the match requires too much speed and heading, but most of the time I use 1 goal poacher and 1 creative playmaker second striker only. Because my brain doesn't like whole players in the second striker position, and I accepted it. Now, let me give you my honest conclusion about Efootball division matches based on my 4 years of experience. 1. Using an anchor man doesn't guarantee any safety at all. Even when you use 2 anchor man, you'll still lose. So why are you putting yourself in that prison? Maybe you're only comfortable with box-to-box or orchestrator DMF, but you didn't give it a try, because YouTube says anchor man is the best DMF. It's time for revolution, play free, and enjoy. 2. Using 2 defensive fullbacks doesn't guarantee any safety at all. If a goal is coming, none of all these matters. To make it worse, your attacking becomes more predictable because if your opponent is wise, he'll know that you're only going to move centrally. So why prisoning yourself? Maybe it's time for revolution. 3. Using 2 goal poachers doesn't guarantee goals at all. If your opponent is good at defending, both of them will become invisible. So why not trying other playstyles? Why forcing yourself to be a robot and using same playing style that doesn't work for you? Maybe it's time for revolution. Stay robotic or start your revolution now. And trust me, you'll start to enjoy Efootball like never before. Thanks for watching. And if you find this video helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button to help YouTube push this video to many Efootball lovers out there, please.